Welcome to day 20 of Let's Get Exam Ready. Today we begin to focus on paper 3, which is for higher level students only. This paper has a total of 24 marks and is worth 20% of your final overall grade. It's a 1-hour paper assessing your knowledge about research methodology in psychology. You will be provided with an unseen stimulus about a short study that you will have no prior knowledge about. This study might involve a quantitative method or qualitative, or maybe even both. In the 1 hour, you'll have 5 questions to answer, 3 parts for question 1, question 2, which is all about ethics, and question 3, which could be either about credibility, or bias, or generalizability. We're going to focus on part A of question 1 today, which is all about identifying a research method and outlining 2 characteristics of the method. This question is a total of 3 marks, and there's 1 mark available for identifying the method, and the further 2 marks for outlining each characteristic. The stimulus may actually tell you what method was used, but if it doesn't, you need to read the stimulus carefully and think about these questions. Did the study have 2 or more conditions or groups? If it did, then it's likely to fall into the category of being a type of experiment. Did they have an independent variable? And again, if it did, then it's likely to be a type of experiment. Did the study collect quantitative or qualitative data? This can help you determine if it was an experiment or perhaps a qualitative research method, like a survey or an interview. Did the study look at just one individual or one group in particular detail? And if it did, then it's possible it's a case study method. Here's a suggestion of how to revise for part A of question 1. Here are all the research methods you're expected to know about. The stimulus will be an example of one of these methods. You'll see there are 4 different types of experiments and 3 different types of interviews, and it is important to know the difference between each of these. So make a table and in the other column think about 2 features for these methods. So for example, a true experiment always has a manipulated independent variable and always takes place in a controlled environment. They're the 2 key features of that method. Completing a table like this will make sure that you know 2 features for all the possible methods for paper 3. Now, if you read the stimulus and you think it's an experiment, but you're not sure what type of experiment, or it sounds like it's an interview, but again, you're not sure which particular type, just write the word experiment or interview. If you're not sure if you've identified the method correctly, still have a go at describing 2 characteristics of the method, as you could still gain 2 marks even if you have misidentified the method. And make sure that you clearly state your 2 differences. So use sentence starters like one characteristic is and a second characteristic is to help the examiner see that you've got 2 distinctly different characteristics. Remember, if you're looking for any further support with paper 3 or paper 1 or paper 2, reach out to Diploma Insights and register for your free tutoring session with a DP Psychology examiner. Tomorrow we continue to look at paper 3 and share strategies to help you revise and feel fully prepared for all the questions.